Hello and welcome. I am the Unvarnished Truth, or you can just call me Tut for short. Today we're going to take a closer look at the disappearance of Dr. Claudia Albers. There have been many rumors of her possible demise or of her being committed to a hospital for psychiatric care. At this point, we just don't know, but what we do know is that she has been missing from YouTube for quite some time. For those of you who don't know, Dr. Albers was a theoretical particle physicist who, a few years back, had lectured at a university in South Africa for quite a few years. She had gotten into trouble with her university for not following their established curriculum and was censured. And at that point, she chose to leave the university. But prior to her being censured by the university, she was secretly providing information to a couple of people on YouTube, and that information was called the Physicist Report. She would regularly produce this report on some science matter that a lot of people flocked to because it was new and different from the usual Nibiru conspiracy on YouTube. And that most certainly caught the attention of Scott Cohn from Planet X News. Now, it is my belief that Scott Cohn saw a cash cow in his future, and all he had to do was romance Claudia. Unfortunately for Claudia, she fell for the hook, the line, and the stinker. Now, keep this in mind. When Dr. Albers left her university in South Africa, she was able to get a severance package that she chose to take. Next thing we all know is Dr. Albers was on her way to America to hook up with Scott. What most people don't know is that days before her arrival to the U.S., there was still another woman in Scott's house that he had to kick to the curb. Now, according to Scott, he and Claudia got married, and not long after her arrival and her getting settled, Scott started talking about opening up a teeth whitening business. He would have ads posted on, many of his Facebook pages and so forth. Where do you think that money came from to open up a business? Scott didn't have any money. His only income was from YouTube or under-the-table payments from wherever, whomever, or whatever. And as expected, the business failed. He wasted Dr. Albers' money on a pipe dream. But let's go back to the marriage, because there was one thing that I noticed, and perhaps you did as well. Neither one of these two individuals wore a ring in any of their videos. Now, it is true that many people nowadays don't wear their rings, but I don't know of many women who are married that don't. I may be wrong, but that's my observation. Ask yourself this: if Scott can buy a 4K video camera, why couldn't he have bought Claudia a ring? That's just food for thought. Now, a few things I do know is this. 1. Dr. Albers' last YouTube video was posted on the 5th of July, 2020. Number 2. Her last Facebook page entry was the 5th of July, 2020. And finally, number 3. Dr. Albers' last entry on her webpage was also the 5th of July, 2020. And since then, nothing but silence. Nothing but silence. What does it mean? Well, on one hand, it could mean absolutely nothing. But on the other hand, it could mean absolutely everything. Stay tuned.